Hi, my name's Emma, at Emma Macedo on Twitter if you want to follow me. I'm here to do the diversity tag video, and I'm not really a person who likes to talk on camera very much, but I'll try my best. I'll put some music on in the background, see if you can recognise where it's from. So yeah, let's get on with the questions. Question 1. When did you become a fan, and what was your first reaction to the boys? Well, to be honest, I was a fan obviously when they were on Britain's Got Talent. I was totally blown away by like what they did just by dancing. It was really clever the way they had the comedy into the routine, and there was always a little bit of a story in their routines as well. So yeah, I was a fan when I saw them on Britain's Got Talent. I first saw them perform live in 2010, so it was a year after they'd been on Britain's Got Talent. It was at Butlins they were doing their Christmas tour, and seeing them live was just like amazing. I just couldn't get over how like much of a atmosphere there was compared to seeing them on TV. It was just a complete like step up. So from then on, I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to see these. Like, I need to see them like as much as I can. As often as I can, because their performance is just absolutely amazing. Question 2. Favourite member? Did you ever switch members over time? Well, my favourite member, might be a bit obvious, is Ashley. Enough said really, he's a genius, absolute legend in my eyes. Yeah, I just can't believe his creative mind is just like wow. I haven't actually met him. It's like kind of my dream to meet him. He's just so inspiring, and yeah. I've met his brother, met Jordan. That was pretty cool. So I kind of like Jordan a bit as well, just because he's really friendly, and obviously I've met him person to person, which I'll go on to explain a bit more about on the later questions, because there's quite a funny story behind it. But for now, question 3. Top 3 favourite diversity performances. Hard one. I love all their performances. Every time I see one, it just kind of tops the one I've seen before. If I had to pick 3, right. The Michael Jackson routine. Just wow. Amazing. How many times am I going to use this word? I've seen it live. Obviously I'm talking about their most recent MJ one compared to the one they did in Diverse Toys. Yeah, I've seen it live. I saw it at the Got to Dance final this year. And that was the first time I'd seen it live. I'd seen it on YouTube before when they did it at I think, was it the Miss World? So I'd seen it on YouTube, but seeing it live was just like, wow. So yeah, that's probably got to be one of my favourites. Obviously I've seen it live again in digitised, but still just can't believe how amazing it is. Second favourite performance, Red or Black, because I actually watched it on catch up. I didn't watch it on the actual show, but in fact no, I did watch it on the actual show, and then I watched it again on catch up because it was so good. I really liked it because the bit that stood out for me was it was the first time I saw the little video platform game part of the routine, when they used the hands across the shoulders and the little Mario thing, and Lost in Perry's hair in the jungle, and so that was a new like creative thing that I thought that really made me laugh. Third routine. Don't know that I could pick. Audition, I guess. Britain's Got Talent, and again they picked out bits of that and used that when I first saw them perform live at Diverse Toys. So yeah, like I recognise the bits that I've seen from their audition, so I guess that was pretty cool to see that live as well. Question 4. Have you ever seen Diversity perform? Did you get the chance to meet them? Well, I've kind of touched on this a little bit already. It's the first time I saw them perform at Butlins in 2010, Christmas, their Diverse Toys tour. Absolutely incredible. Bit of a hectic day. I'd actually been to a wedding the same day, and then came in, and we got there like 5 minutes before the show was like about to start. Like totally hectic, but amazing. Just wow, seeing him live for the first time. Really good. Also seen Digitized. I only saw it once. Didn't go VIP because I was skint and couldn't afford it. I really wanted to, but money. But just seeing that and seeing the links to Toys, I thought that was really clever. And I thought it was a total step up from Toys. Like, I was blown away by Toys, but then seeing the next level on Digitized was just wow. It was at the O2 as well, so like that was pretty cool. Massive arena. So to be part of that, had really good seats and stalls as well. Wasn't right at the front, but it was still good seats. Had a brilliant view. I've lost my flow now. Where else have I seen him? Oh, I've seen him at Got to Dance, obviously, as I already mentioned, at the final this year. That was like crazy. Again, really good seats. I had a good view, and it was quite cool because although we were further back towards the back of the stage, there was a little gap in the curtain, so we could see which acts were coming on next. And obviously, like when Diversity were coming on, we knew because we saw them backstage and saw them like stretching and warming up. So that was quite exciting. I think my friend thought I was a bit mad. Like, I was like, oh my god, they're warming up! How cool! She's just like, what? But yeah, so that's the 3 times that I've seen them perform live. I was meant to see them the year before at the Got to Dance final, but unfortunately we didn't get in, so that was a bit of a letdown. But Perry waved at us through the window, well, the crowd that was waiting to go in, so that was kind of cool, I suppose. Question 5, top 3 Diversity memories. Oh, this is a really good one. Basically, I've just realised I haven't answered the other question. I didn't get the chance to meet all of Diversity, but as I mentioned, I met Jordan. I met him at the Got to Dance semi-final this year. Pretty crazy story. Like, we nearly didn't even get in. We were towards the last few people to go into the actual studio, and yeah, so that was pretty cool. Went in, sat down in our seats. We actually got to sit in the like production guest area because that's the only seats they had left, and just looking around the studio before it's about to start, and then like looked behind us, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Ashley Banjo's mum. My friend was like, what? How do you know that? So I was just like, yeah, seen her and like on videos and stuff. And looked again to like show my friend. In the row behind us, just like 4 rows of seats behind us, was like Jordan, Sam, Perry, Ashton, Warren. Yeah, just like half Diversity were there. I was just like, oh my gosh, like megally excited. So I was like on Twitter, like posted to the boys saying, oh my gosh, sat 4 rows in front of you at the Got to Dance semi-final. Didn't really think anything of it. I turned my phone off, obviously. And spent like the whole show like not knowing where to look, whether to look at Ashley on the judging panel or look behind me, or watch the actual acts that were, doing their performances on stage. So yeah, pretty crazy. Coming out of the studio, turn my phone back on, see I've got a tweet from Jordan. I was like, Jordan's tweeted me back saying like, oh hello then, like, so I said that I was sat 4 rows in front of him. So I was like pretty like buzzing over that. It's like first tweet I've had back off any members of Diversity. And then walked outside the studio, see Jordan stood there like, having pictures with people. So it's just like, I can't even explain how excited I was. My friend like kind of had to put a bit of sense into me. Like, she was like, Emma, give me your camera, like go now. It's like fishing around in my bag for my camera, but I couldn't find it, so I got my phone in the end, which is why the picture isn't that good quality. But yeah, it's my profile picture on Twitter, so if you want to check it out, that's where it is. So yeah, I went up to him, I was like, you tweeted me back, can I have a picture? And he was like, yeah, sure. But it was actually really nice because the security were trying to get, it was him and Ashton, but it was only him that was in the picture. Ashton was sort of stood a bit further back, but the security was like trying to get them to like leave and that, because obviously a lot of people wanted pictures and wanted to talk, but Jordan wasn't really taking much notice. He was just like, no, it's fine, I'll take a picture. And then as we were leaving, he waved to my friend as he walked past, who's obviously like, remembered her taking the picture and that of us. So yeah, like, he's one of my favourite members because of that. Like, he was just really nice, really down to earth. Anyway, question 5, top 3 Diversity memories. That was probably one of them, meeting Jordan, must admit. can't wait till I'm hoping that I'll get to meet them all one day. Seeing them perform live, first time. Yeah, that was probably one of my top moments as well. And my last top moment has got to be when I got a tweet from Ashley. Wasn't really expecting it. Basically, cut a long story short, did a drawing of him. Just, I like drawing really, but I haven't really done any sketches of people in like a long time, because I could never really draw people. And I decided I was going to draw the picture of when he did the Smooth Criminal Michael Jackson photo shoot. Decided I was going to draw one of those pictures, and I drew it and I put it on Twitter, not really thinking, like, I wanted him to see it but didn't think he would. And about a week later he tweeted me back, retweeted it, so like to all his however many followers, and then replied to me saying that I had amazing skills, like #talent. This is a picture here I've got, I don't know if you can see it very well. So yeah, that's the picture. It's also on my Twitter and Facebook. Gained quite a lot of new followers on Twitter, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, just having a tweet back from him, like, absolutely just made my life. And it was quite cool because my mum, like, tell my mum the story, and like, I thought she'd kind of laugh, and I think she did. And then I told her about Ashley like seeing it, and she was like, "Oh, that's really cool actually." And she actually said that like she was proud of my skills. Like, it was a bit weird, but it was really nice for her to say that, because she's never really, like, she's known that I'm creative and everything, but never really said that she was proud of something I'd done. So that was really nice. Like, definitely a diversity memory up there in the top memories. So yeah. So question 6: has anyone ever said anything rude regarding the fact that you love diversity? Not that I can think of, no. I mean, I don't really talk about it that much with my actual group of friends on Twitter. Obviously, most of the people I follow and that follow me are diversity fans, so there's not really much hate there because everyone loves them. Yeah, obviously my friends that came to the live performances with me, they wouldn't have come if they didn't like them, so you know. So no, never really had any hate, and I know there's quite a few like rows and clashing opinions sometimes on Twitter, but I just don't really get involved. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion at the end of the day. My opinion is they're absolutely amazing. I love them. So yeah, if you want to give me hate, bring it. I just won't reply. Question 7: if you could plan a day to spend with diversity, what would you do? Ooh. Well, I could be really cliche and say, oh, let's go to Nando's, because everyone knows I love Nando's, and that's what a lot of people have been saying. But I don't know, I'd want to do something different, even though I like Nando's, and it'd be cool. Maybe we could go to Nando's at the end of the day. But I don't know, if like I'd want to go to their studios and see them like rehearsing and that. I think that'd be pretty cool. And like seeing their wardrobe and stuff, all their costumes and that, because obviously I've seen their costumes live. To see them close up would be even better. Yeah, just like get to know them a bit more, really, like in real life, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe go to the cinema. That'd be pretty cool. Or I don't know, I want to say something different, but I can't really think of anything. Maybe go to a performance with them, like on tour, or just another booking that they had to do, just to go see what it would be like. Wonder if they get nervous before performances. Yeah, just hang out with them, really. I wouldn't want to do anything that they wouldn't want to do. Why change them? They're I like them for who they are, so why change who they are and what they like doing? Question 8: what are you looking forward to the most about diversity's future? More tours, more performances, meet and greet, so I can actually meet them all. I was actually like really gutted I missed out on the opportunity for a meet and greet at a local performance in Reading. It was a big, I don't know whether it was a con to start with, but they're basically performing at some charity event at Reading University. I live in Woodley, so it's really close to Reading, and it was like really, really cheap tickets for meet and greet as well, and you got to go backstage and stuff. So obviously I jumped at the opportunity to be able to do that. It's quite a few months ago, and then it was on a Saturday I think, and on the Wednesday before got an email saying that they weren't going to be performing, so obviously I wasn't going to get to meet them or see them perform. We're told that Trinity Warriors and Out of the Shadows were going to perform instead, which I thought was still pretty cool. Like, would have been cool to meet them. Spoken to Trinity Warriors quite a bit on Twitter. A couple of them follow me, so you know I know them quite well. Would have been cool to meet them. So I asked them on Twitter if they were actually doing it, and then they said that they didn't actually know anything about it. And same with, spoke to Talisa, Ashley's sister from Out of the Shadows, and she said they weren't doing it either. So that was a bit like gutting really, because I haven't got my hopes up and everything that I was going to meet them, or at least one of the groups, and then it turned out that I didn't. So I didn't actually go to the event in the end, because I was pretty annoyed with the whole lack of communication and organisation. And also a lot of my drawings that I did, I put in frames and made them look really nice, and I was planning to give them to them as gifts and get my Ashley one signed, so I could put it up on my wall at home. So that obviously didn't happen, so I'm still hoping for a meet and greet, so because I've got them all wrapped up in their frames and I want to take them and give them to them. But I don't know, I guess fingers crossed it'll happen one day. You probably might be thinking about my banner up there on the wall from Digitize. I made it really last minute. I thought it'd be quite a cool thing to do. And if I did meet them by the off chance, I could show it to them, but it didn't happen obviously. But I did see Talisa. She was there watching, and we were going to walk past her on the way out at the end of the show. So I went up to her. I was like, "Oh, do you like my hi?" I'd spoken to her on Twitter a couple of times before. And then she tweeted back about the picture that I put on of the banner. So I went up to her and I was like, "Oh, hi, it's Emma here. You spoke to me on Twitter earlier. So you can see the banner in real life now. What do you think?" She was like, "Oh yeah, it's amazing." So yeah, she was really nice as well. Just such a nice family, really. Obviously I've met her and Jordan now. Just got to meet Ashley to complete the little sibling group. Yeah, so just more chances of meet and greets and performances, basically. Obviously for them, if they could do a world tour, that would be amazing. I don't think it's something they're not capable of. They're definitely capable of it. So yeah, for them that'd be a great thing to see them achieve, just top off their success really. Question 9, how do you feel about the whole group change? This is a bit of a tricky one, to be honest. Obviously I found out the same way that everyone else found out when they performed on Britain's Got Talent and there was less of them, and then obviously going on Twitter and seeing all the tweets and stuff. How do I feel? It was a bit strange, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I did think the stage looked a bit empty, but that's just because we're so used to seeing them fill up the stage with all 11 members, so seeing them with only the 8 or 9 was a bit strange, I'm not gonna lie. But I think the way it was handled could have been done better, but obviously they had their reasons, and at the end of the day it's not really our business. Yeah, we're fans and we want to know what's going on, but we've got to respect they want some privacy. So yeah, I'm kind of sitting on the fence a bit. I'm a little bit annoyed that they didn't handle it properly, but on the other side, it's their decision. They don't have to tell us everything, and if we decide we're going to hate on them because of it, then that's our choice. Me personally, I don't hate on them for it because they had their reasons, and if they were going to tell us, they would have told us by now. So yeah, that's basically my opinion on it. Question 10, what would you like to tell the guys? What would I like to tell the guys? Don't stop doing what you're doing, ever, please. I would cry for eternity if I couldn't see you perform, whether it be on telly or live. Just, you can't disappear. You just can't. Too much love for you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the end of my tag video. I think I've covered everything. Yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll put my name across the bottom. go ahead, follow me, join in the DV fam. Yeah, that's about it. So, peace out. Yeah, hope you enjoyed my video. Bye! Yeah, so I said that was the end, but I just thought of something else. For plans of the future, right, amazing idea. Diversity for a massive party. I don't know where, not their studio because it'd be too small. The O2 or just somewhere really big. Invite all of the DV fam, so everyone can meet, because I know we talk to each other loads on Twitter, but for everyone to meet, like, how cool would that be? And with the boys there, oh, amazing. I think so. Yeah, I just think it'd be really cool to meet each other in person. Talk to some of you a lot. Michelle DV, hey. Tash Perry Towler, hey. Who else? Oh, Miss Scouser. I've met you though, so you know, but it'd be cool to meet you again. It was a shame that we didn't actually get to see Diversity perform when we met each other. At the Rays of Sunshine concert. Yeah, a bit of a, I don't know what happened there. Injuries, was it? But yeah, it's cool that we got to meet each other. Trying to explain to my friend that you were someone that I spoke to on Twitter, fellow DV fan. He thought I was a bit strange, but yeah, that is my idea, my future plan for Diversity and the DV fam. That's about it. Anyway, bye.